Well, hello there and welcome to another classic shave. How are you? Today, I've already prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil. And my razor is going to be this. It is the Challenger razor from Global Shave Club. And it is a flip top single edge blade razor. It's made out of plastic, hard plastic, and you simply either buy a blade such as this. This is one of the two that came with it. You can buy these for chevettes. It's a bluebird half blade, or you can take a double-edged blade and snap it in half. But I have one of those in here. It'll be on its second use. In fact, the razor will be on its second use. My soap is going to be this from Artisan Soaps of Great Bend, Kansas, made to measure shaving soap. I'll be using that. I've already lathered my brush from Kansas City, Kansas, Missouri, the KC Shave Company, their very soft silvertip badger brush. Let me wet this a little bit and I'll get started making a lather, and I hope you're all doing well out there. Just put a little water on that. Don't need much probably. And here we go. A little bit more water maybe. Just a little bit. Alright. Nice brush and nice soap. Pleasant smelling soap. Maybe pleasant selling too, because out of this company's 5 shaving soaps, 3 were sold out. So this is the one I got. Very nice. I don't know if this was the intention, but it smells a little bit like the Mount Belvedere soap that I got from Monroe Shaving Company off of Etsy, which was another soap that I was very happy with. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get started shaving here. Set the brush aside, wet the razor. And here we go, pass number 1 with the grain. By the way, this was a rather efficient little razor the first time I used it, so. Now I'm going to try to use a lighter touch this time because, well, it is a light razor, but it's rather efficient, I thought, and one doesn't need to press very hard to make up for the lightness of the razor. And it's got a fairly long, nice handle here, so. Okay. Well, it's been warming up during the day here, but at night it's been getting awfully unseasonably cool. It was down to 52 degrees Fahrenheit last night. Very cool for this time of year. Parts of western Kansas, I heard, got down to 35 degrees last night. Kansas also being the state where the soap comes from. Okay, rinse the razor again. I think one probably could do a pretty good one and done shave with this. This razor reminds me of a cross between the twig razor, which comes with the leaf razor, if you have one of those. It's a razor that uses a single edge blade or a half of a double edge blade. And oh, it's also a cross between that and this. Let me show you. This is a flip top Lord double edge razor, and both of these razors open. There's a little thing there that opens, and I'll try to get this back the way it was. This I don't want to mess with right now in mid-shave. Let me put this back where it goes here. Put that over there. Hi, excuse me. Well, let's see. Let me rinse the razor again. Okay. I've used a Bluebird double-edged blade before, but I've never snapped one in half and used it as a single-edged blade. Or never bought any that are like this and already pre-cut in half. Let's see. And then this, the head on this, you can see it's at sort of an angle there. Go to the neck now. You know, the first time I used this, I got a shave that I would have rated 5 out of 5 for closeness. It wasn't necessarily my most comfortable shave, though, because I was pressing too hard. And down here, I think, is where I had a mosquito bite that I've been just shaving over. So far, so good. I will pop out, pop back in, and I'll return freshly lathered for pass number 2 across the grain. Okay, it's time for a second pass across the grain. Here we go. The little town from whence or where the soap hails is a little town of about 15,000 upriver from Wichita, Kansas, on the mighty Arkansas River, which is really the Arkansas, but in most of Kansas, I guess, and even parts of Colorado, it's known as the Arkansas River, local pronunciation. There is a Kansas River in Kansas, in northeast Kansas, that is, well, it runs between Kansas City and Junction City, but it's often locally known as the Kaw, K-A-W, spelled the same as the K-A-W in Holy Cow soaps, I guess it is, but it's pronounced Kaw. Excuse me. Here's a map of Kansas, and I'll put a little pin showing you where Great Bend is. And now here is a little inset of Great Bend, Kansas. It's a tiny, tiny community, but for where it is in Kansas, it's kind of a big city, surrounded by much smaller communities. Okay. Well. Much more comfortable shave my second time using this razor and this blade. I'm just being a little bit more careful. And I may have a little bit more growth on my face and chin, neck. Hard to believe that the same river that runs through or past Great Bend, Kansas, is one that cuts through the mountains in Colorado. I think it starts around Leadville, Colorado, the Arkansas or Arkansas River, and in Canyon City, Colorado, or nearby there, is what was and may still be the world's highest suspension bridge over this kind of canyon, and you look way down and see the Arkansas or Arkansas River way below you. And once saw a television program where people were bungee jumping off that bridge. It's called the Royal Gorge Suspension Bridge, because I think that's what it's called. The area is the Royal Gorge. Shave is still nice so far. Wish me luck. Something about the design of this razor makes it seem rather aggressive to me, and yet it doesn't seem to have a huge blade gap necessarily. So I don't know what makes it seem so aggressive. I don't have a map of Colorado. I guess I could get one online, but once again, it is the made-to-measure shaving soap that I've been using from Artisan Soaps of Great Bend, Kansas. Pretty good stuff so far. Now I'm going to pop back in, relather. I'll be back for pass number 3 against the grain. Okay, pass number 3 against the grain, and now I'm going to try to put links to the company that sells this razor, Global Shave Club, and to the Artisan Soaps company of Great Bend, Kansas. They also make a lot of bath soaps and hand soaps and so forth, but this is one of their shaving soaps, made to measure, and it's very nice so far. Has a scent that I can't quite place, but it seems a little bit flowery to me and not bad. I wish they had an aftershave that came with it. Maybe they do, and I just wasn't looking hard enough. Anyway, if those links are not below when this video first comes up, I will add them later. I can only do so much editing on my editing program at one time. So let me wet the razor here. And yeah, I'll start going against the grain here. A little bit more growth on purpose today, this being kind of an aggressive razor for me. And last night I shaved rather late, or actually yesterday morning, very early, I guess, in the middle of the night sort of. And well, all I did, it was kind of, forgive me if this is blasphemy, but I did a one and done with a rather dull disposable razor, which I've since thrown away because I used it 8 or 10 times. It was a Bic disposable razor, and I just wanted to get just enough of a shave to go to bed with so that I would be more comfortable in bed, I guess, without a bunch of stubble that I might be rolling around on, so to speak. I just don't like going to bed with a bunch of stubble. So that was a quick one and done shave, and I think you could do a very good one and done with this razor. Let's see. I'll go ahead and go to the neck. This razor only cost me $3.50, and I saw that the website was having a sale today, or yesterday, where these were only $3, but postage was like $7 or something. And the website Global Shave Club, excuse me, has a lot of more standard traditional safety razors for sale also. In fact, I've seen a couple of other YouTubers use this razor and some of the others. I don't think I'm going to go any crazier under the nose there. I will be back for pickups. Okay, it's pickup time, and scent strength of about a 2 out of 5 on this soap. Very pleasant scent, very nice. Here I go, just try to do some touch-ups and pickups. I don't know how crazy I'm going to go trying to get this BBS, but it feels pretty close already. Yeah, very nice. Let's see. I've got irritation from another shave. That's often the case. That, and there have been mosquito bites and what have you. Been doing a little gardening outside from time to time. Mostly just watering flowers now. Only about half the seeds I planted have been coming up. The others didn't take, but they were not necessarily all planted in good areas. And they didn't all have the good soil, the good potting soil in some cases. Wow. Let's see, maybe just a little thing over here. I don't know. I think we're going to call that done, and yeah, I think we can call that BBS. I believe so. That's pretty nice. Very efficient little razor here. Well, I'm going to pop out again. I'm going to wash my face, rinse everything off here, and I'll come back with Mr. Towel and to do some recaps and to put the finishing touches on this here shave. Here he is. You know him, you love him, you can't live without him. It's our good friend, Mr. Towel. Ooh. Yes, sir. Nice shave. Excuse me. We'll put Mr. Towel back where he goes now. And then I'll reach into magic cabinet number 2, I believe, today. Excuse me. And I will get some of this, the Thayers Witch Hazel, the alcohol-free lavender variety. They didn't have any scentless or rose petal kind, so I just went ahead and accepted this one. So, smells nice and doesn't clash with the soap. Very, very light scent of lavender. Okay, and that was the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel, which reminds me, I promised that I would do recaps. My throat's getting awfully dry too. But anyway, I began off camera. I prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil, and as you can see, I'll soon need to get some more of that. My razor has been this. It is the Challenger razor from Global Shave Club. Right there, a little wet still. My soap has been made to measure shaving soap, is what I'm trying to say, from Artisan Soaps, handcrafted in Great Bend, Kansas. Right there. My brush has been this. This is the KC Shave Company very soft silvertip badger brush. And I forgot to mention that this razor, like I said, well, I did mention it before earlier, takes a half of a double-edged blade, so it's a single-edge razor, and came with 2 of these Bluebird half blades. That's what they look like in the wrapping. Okay. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Like I said, I used the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel alcohol-free toner. And I guess, gee, I hope I'm not, I keep feeling like I forgot something, but I don't know what it would be. This might seem a little odd to go with this, but, well, I don't think it'll clash either. I'm going to use the Myrsol Plastic shave aftershave. And get that going here. Put a little bit in my hand. Okay, that's plenty. Oh, kind of get that going there. Put a little on the wrists. Let's see, a little behind the ears, on the temple, a little on the back of the neck there. I'm feeling a little bit of a burn there. Not too bad though. Just means it's doing its job. Okay, I'll wipe my hands off here. And I'll show you this again as well. The Myrsol Plastic shave. That's what that looks like in the glass bottle. And that comes from Barcelona, Spain, I believe it is. Okay, and finally I'm going to finish up with Nivea Men Original Replenishing Post-Shave Balm. Nivea for Men, the original post-shave balm. Oh, that's plenty right there. I'll get this going here. Let's see. Really nice balm. It absorbs very well, and there are no parabens. Several years ago, I saw Nick Shave's The gentleman who went on to become a doctor, or maybe he already was a doctor, I'm not sure, maybe I don't know. But he's a full-fledged doctor now, I think, and he doesn't have as much time to make shaving videos. But he said he liked this Nivea original post-shave balm because they took all the parabens out of Nivea post-shave balm several years ago now. Well, that's it. I'm done. Nice shave, feels good. Thank you all for being here with me. Come on back next time, same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll do this again. Peace.